Welcome to Hostos Library Research Tips. This tip, focusing your research. You've already got a topic for your assignment, but how should you begin? One of the most common challenges is starting with a topic that's too broad. Examples of topics that are too broad are things like pollution, or civil rights, or immigration. If I do Google search for pollution, I get over 200 million results. Even searching the Hostos Library collection comes up with too many results that are only loosely related. The reason my topics won't be well connected is because my topic was much too big, so it includes all kinds of subtopics that are very different from each other. Here are some strategies for turning your big topic into researchable questions. First, brainstorm what you already know about your topic and what you want to find out. Keep in mind that research is all about learning something new, not finding people who agree with what you already think. So think of questions that you don't know the answers to. For example, let's say my topic is pollution. My first step is to brainstorm what I already know about pollution. Some things I know already are there are different kinds of pollution: air, water, soil. I know that air pollution is connected to climate change. And I've heard the term environmental racism referring to when more pollution is allowed in or diverted to communities of color than mostly white communities. Some things I want to learn are, has pollution gotten better or worse over the last generation? What are the laws about pollution and how are they enforced? Which neighborhoods in New York City are most affected by pollution and why? Step 3 is for me to look at what I've written down, what I know and what I want to learn, and ask myself, okay, what am I most curious about this time? Using the questions where, when, what kind, which part, why, and how can help me pick a more narrow focus for my topic. So now I'll ask those questions about my topic. Where? I want to know what's happening here in New York City, and now that I think about it, I really want to know about the Bronx. When? I started to think the last generation, but no, I think just the last 10 years. What kind of pollution? I'm most interested in learning about water pollution. Which aspects of the problem? I'm most interested in learning more about environmental racism, what it is, and what can be done to fight it. So I've narrowed my focus by asking questions. What kind of pollution? Water. Where? Here in the Bronx. When? The last 10 years or so. And which aspects? Environmental racism and what can be done to fight it. Now, instead of that overly broad topic, pollution, which would have made it very frustrating and difficult to start my research, I have something better. Now I have researchable questions, like what kinds of water pollution exist in the Bronx? Have they gotten better or worse over the last 10 years, and why? And are there issues of environmental racism in the Bronx? What are they? And how have communities fought back to make things better? I might need to get even more specific later, but these focused questions are a good place to start. Good research questions also don't have simple answers. As I read, my questions will change. They'll get more specific and more complex. The cycle of reading, learning, and asking more questions is a crucial part of the research process. In our next video, we'll talk about how you can go from researchable questions to flexible keywords that you can use strategically as you search for sources. For more research help, visit the library website where you can check out the rest of the Research 101 guide, or sign up for a 30-minute consultation through Rocket Your Research. Or come talk to a librarian in person anytime the library is open. We're downstairs and to the left, and we're looking forward to hearing your questions.